Dear listeners, dear viewers, all of you with welcoming ears to Art Song. Here is one more love song by Richard Strauss. Traum durch die Dämmerung. Dream through the twilight. Strauss's preceding song of love in this series of Musings on Music was the well-known Ständchen, Serenade.
Mach auf, doch leise, mein Kind, Keiner vom Schlummer zu wecken.
The lover in that song had a very active approach to his beloved girl. Girl? Yes, he called her mein Kind, my child. In any case, she was very young.
Mach auf, doch leise, mein Kind.
Here, in Traum durch die Dämmerung, Dream through the twilight, the lover addresses us, listeners, making us part of how he journeys to the fairest of women at sundown. As the title predicts, Dream through the twilight, we listen to the dream of the man in love, a blissful dream, and therefore very tranquil. Sehr ruhig is what we read on top of the first bar. The poem is by Otto Julius Bierbaum, and Richard Strauss wrote this song in 1894-95. Weite Wiesen im Dämmergrau, broad meadows in twilight grey. Die Sonne verglomm, die Sterne ziehen. The sun has faded, the stars come out. Nun geh ich hin zu der schönsten Frau. Now I go to the fairest of women. You noticed F sharp major. You also noticed for the piano pianissimo legatissimo and con pedale. So what we see here seems about the same as the notations at the beginning of Ständchen. The key and the markings for the piano are the same, with the exception that in Ständchen the tempo is vivace, and in Traum durch die Dämmerung the piano part is 2 octaves lower. I shall read the complete first verse, which has 5 lines, and then you will hear this first verse by piano and voice. Weite Wiesen im Dämmergrau, broad meadows in twilight grey. Die Sonne verglomm, die Sterne ziehen. The sun faded, the stars come out. Nun geh ich hin zu der schönsten Frau. Now I go to the fairest of women. Weit über Wiesen im Dämmergrau, far across meadows in twilight grey, tief in den Busch von Jasmin, deep into shrubs of jasmine. We heard the word dämmergrau, twilight grey, twice. It was the last word in the first and fourth lines. Now we go to the second verse, and there is the word dämmergrau, twilight grey, again twice. This time as the second word in again, lines 1 and 4. Here is the second verse. Durch Dämmergrau in der Liebe Land, through twilight grey to the land of love. Ich gehe nicht schnell, ich eile nicht. I do not walk fast, I do not hurry. Mich zieht ein weiches, samtenes Band. I'm drawn by a soft velvet thread. Durch Dämmergrau in der Liebe Land. Through twilight grey to the land of love. In ein blaues, mildes Licht. To a blue, gentle light. Strauss brought these simple words to an ecstatic climax by the use of 1.5 octave scale up, where near the end of that scale some subtle harmonies hold back for a moment the heavenly outburst on the top note. Then follows its reconfirmation an octave lower. Let's hear that part again.
Ich gehe nicht schnell, ich eile nicht, mich zieht ein weiches, sanftes Band durch dämmergrau in der
We sing it, we play it, yes, and we hear it. But Strauss had it in mind and put it on paper. Moreover, here at the very end of the song, he gives us 3 extra lines that are not in the poem, but are repeated words. Namely, ich gehe nicht schnell, ich eile nicht. I do not walk fast, I do not hurry. Durch Dämmergrau in der Liebe Land, through twilight grey in the land of love, in ein mildes, blaues Licht, to a gentle blue light. Towards the very end of the poem, the Dämmergrau, the twilight grey, appears once more, and so it is pictured for the 5th time. The tempo indication here at the end is immer ruhiger, aber nicht schleppen. Always quieter, but not dragging. The song ends with another very quiet octave line up. Here are those last 3 lines.
Ich gehe nicht schnell, ich eile nicht durch Dämmergrau in der Liebe Land, in ein mildes,
Will your art song loving ears enjoy the complete song the way they may expect it, namely without interruptions? Well, here it is.
die Sonne verglüht.